This brings me a lot of peace and comfort, especially with all the earthquakes and the weird things that have been going on right now. Like, we are prepared, and if ye are prepared, ye shall not fear. Good morning! You guys, I've been nervous to get on today because I did a thing and I'm scared that the mobs are gonna come after me. J-Beck, should we show them what we did?
Hi.
Look at this. J-Beck got a haircut. And I cut it so that it either can be mohawked or it can be like kind of rounded and gone back. But he keeps refixing his hair because he likes it like this. Why do you like it like this?
Because it doesn't get in my eyes.
It doesn't get in your eyes. He said, when my hair's short, you can see all the owies on my head. But what is your head dodged?
Mom, look.
He said, but don't worry, Mom, my head has dodged a lot of owies.
Mom.
The curls were pretty much gone, so we cut off like 3 or 4 inches so it was out of his eyes, and hopefully he'll let me do it the way it's supposed to be done soon, huh? You're still pretty handsome, and now I can see those beautiful eyes. And Peyton's over here reading books to Sissy. This is a dream come true. Literally a dream come true. And what do you have?
Draw a smiley in the arm.
So you can remember to be happy?
Yeah.
I like it. Everybody needs to draw a smiley on their arm so they can remember too today to be happy. So 3 days ago, my doctor had me start taking 2 different nausea medications, and I actually felt a lot better. Yesterday, I ate dinner for the first time in this pregnancy. And I didn't just eat dinner, I ate like a lot of dinner, and it was glorious. I have been so sick, which has made me fatigued, and it's been this whole big spiral. But I finally feel like maybe I'm feeling a little bit better. It's crazy though, once all the nausea was gone, and like the body aches and stuff, I realized I think I have a double ear infection. My ears are the only thing, of all my symptoms, the only thing that's still here are my ears are just like ringing, and my headache's still here, which makes me think maybe I have an ear infection. So I might go get that checked out a little bit later today. I'm also kind of weary of it because of the coronavirus. You did used to have an ear infection while we were on our cruise, huh? Yeah, that was the worst.
And I couldn't even walk.
You couldn't even walk after you got your double shots? Before we were on our cruise, I took him, he got diagnosed with an ear infection. We thought it had healed and it came back. So my mom had to take him and he got shots in both his little legs, huh? He was not happy. You guys, do you want to show them what you've been making all morning?
Forkies.
The kids have been making forkies.
Yes. And
They look so good!
yeah.
Was that fun?
Yeah.
You guys are so talented.
Just a little like bigger like my brothers. So it doesn't just swoop them on.
Fall over. So I'm gonna make myself some oatmeal. Really hope I keep it down. And I'm just really happy to be feeling better. Something I've been wanting to do with you guys for like a month now is put together my 72-hour kits. Ever since the earthquake, I've been planning on doing this video to tell you guys what to put in your 72-hour kit. So this is the before. So I'm starting to put everything up to put my 72-hour kit together, and I seriously am so excited. Like, maybe it's the fact that we've had 3 earthquakes again or aftershocks, but like still like 4.5, 4.2 in the last 24 hours. But I'm so excited to get these like tip-top shape, just like, so that I can feel really confident in keeping my family safe. So a few things I'm gonna start out showing you. I don't know the best way to do this, but I'm gonna start showing you the bags because that is the best part. I'm gonna insert my before clip before. Any bag I was gonna get rid of, I just had thrown together as a 72-hour kit. So if we had needed to, I would have had to grab like 65 bags. So I ordered these bags and they are like so nice. If you don't wanna spend the money on the bags, totally just use the bags like I did. But ideally get big bags so that if you need to leave, you can just grab however many bags you have in your family and get out the door, right? So the reason I like this bag is because originally I had like all the masks in one bag, all the food in another bag. So if we lose a bag or we get separated, we're in trouble. So now I have a bag for each person. I'm gonna put their food in their bag, and hopefully then like the older kids would be able to carry their own bag if we needed, right? So I'm really excited about that. Plus I feel like if we get separated or if you have to split into different vehicles, you just throw the bags. And I just feel really, really great about that. Look at these babies, I'm so excited. So this has all of these things you can clip stuff onto the front. So we have carabiners somewhere here, but also you can clip like a survival kit onto the front. So we have one of those somewhere for JD, I just need to find it. But we're gonna clip that on the front of JD's. You can clip stuff out onto the front. You have this, I'm gonna put like the pocket knife and a few things in here, right? Probably like the first aid stuff, either in here or in here. Hygiene in one, I think first aid in the other. Here's gonna be where I try to put most of their food. And then in the biggest compartment, like the clothes, the shoes, things like that. So I'm really excited. There's mesh here, there's Ziploc here, there's these containers, like so many different places that I can put stuff. And then on the side, they have the water bottle pouches. So that's actually where I'm gonna put the water. Seriously, this bag, I'm so excited. Look, it even has all these. I'm gonna have to have JD come tell me what half of these pockets are. There's a pocket here in the back. You kidding me, Jack? That's amazing. All these straps in case it's heavy. You know when you make a purchase and you're like, it was a good choice. That's how I'm feeling about our 72-hour kit bags. Here's some of the other stuff I'm starting to prep, but it's not quite ready to show you yet. All right, this pregnant mama is losing energy fast. Bear with me, this is gonna be a few minutes, but it's gonna be worth it. I'm really, really excited to show you what we have here. Can I point out that all this stuff my mom got me, for the most part, she really has done all, and I appreciate it so much. My 72-hour kit consists of 5 backpacks with each person's name on the backpack. Obviously, right now, we would probably have to carry at least Palmer's, but we can handle that. It also consists of one of these tubs that's empty right now. Can you hear that whistle? The kids stole the whistles. But ideally, we'd be able to grab that tub, the 5 backpacks on top, and just head out. So in the tub, I'll show you what's gonna be in the tub. This washing system, as well as like some laundry soap, stuff to hang it on, clothespins, and I feel like these could come in handy for other reasons too. Then it also has, this is the only pre-bought system that we have. I opened it up so I could show you because each of the bags says what's in it. So like in here, there's a large nylon pack, rubber flashlight, emergency sleeping bag, waterproof matches, emergency poncho, 2400 calorie food bar, water pouches, a first aid kit, and some N95 masks. Those have come in handy lately, right? So that's what's in here. You can see there's like, this is the emergency sleeping bag. Here's the water pouches. So this one will also be
70-hour kit.
Yep, this is the first aid kit. So this will be in here, and these 3 things will go in here. And then I can add to it if there's anything else I need. Everything else needs to go into our bags. So I'm gonna show you what else is in our bags, what's gonna be in our bags, and then I'm actually gonna pack them and get them out of here, and I'm so excited. So I mentioned before that clothes are gonna go in the back bag. So I have most of our clothes out. I need to get a few more. Every 6 months my church does general conference, right? So my plan is every general conference where I'm home for 2 days, I'm gonna use that time to change out what clothes are in there, because my kids grow out of clothes for 6 months. I can't leave these there for a couple years and have them fit them. Whereas JD and I will never have to change out of our clothes potentially, right? So every 6 months I'm gonna switch out the food and I'm gonna switch out the clothes. And that's how I'm gonna keep them in the correct size clothing, Palmer in the right size of diapers, and hopefully keep the food from being wasted and going bad.
I was wearing my mom's pants like 2 days ago, but
She was wearing these pants 2 days ago. So that was fun. All right, so in the bags, we're gonna start with the clothes. I'm gonna put everybody's clothes in this back compartment. Here is gonna be clothes and shoes. As far as mine, I have some like old tennis shoes and some old flip-flops. But like I said, Peyton, you grow out of shoes like every 2 months, huh? So figuring out that is going to be really, really tricky. I have a hand sanitizer for each pack. I'm hoping to get more like this for the packs. However, right now, obviously, I'm not going to the store because of the coronavirus, and even if I was, I don't think they would have anything. So I have at least some hand sanitizer. I'm gonna put these in JD's bag because, let's be honest, he can carry more. I've got at least 2 reusable masks for each person, which is so funny, you guys. Look at these masks, how cute / ugly they are.
Funny.
When I ordered these masks, they were strictly for my 72-hour kits, and I thought, I am never ever going to need these. And now more than ever, I'm like, so glad we have these. But also I probably would have ordered maybe like a cuter or a plain pattern. But it's whatever. Got diapers and wipes for Palmer. Like I said, I'm gonna be changing these out every 6 months because size 4 diapers are probably not gonna fit her here in 6 months. We've got socks over there. Each JD and my bag are gonna include a tube tent. So we also have one, if you remember, in this. But JD and my bags are each gonna have 1 tube tent. We've got string to hold them up. I wanna get a few more of these. These are like warm blankets, right? They attract the sun. I wanna make sure each bag has one, but for now I only have 2 of these. And if you have tried getting survival stuff right now, it's pretty difficult. We also have 4 ponchos, so that's on my list. I need to get 1 more poncho. I have a thing of tissues for everybody. I have 3 pocket knives. So with stuff like this with pocket knives, JD and I will each get one in case we get separated, and then we're gonna put stuff like this in Peyton's, since she is the next oldest, huh? So you're gonna get a pocket knife. Something that's given me a run for my money during this is what kind of food, how much, how do you pack enough water? So I am aware that this is an area, this and medicine, that I can grow in. But this is what I have so far. I have enough for 3 days of everything. So 3 days of trail mix, 3 days of Belvitas, 3 days of granola bar, 3 days of Go Packs, 3 days of Rice Krispies. So they could basically have 1 a day, right? Oatmeal. Then JD and my bags, oh, and then I put a protein shake. Supposedly these don't expire for a year. So if I'm switching them out every 6 months, that could be a good source of protein. Also, JD and my bag will have stuff like peanut butter, cream of mushroom, chili, stuff like that. I do not expect the kids to carry that kind of stuff. So depending how much room I have, I'm gonna fill it in with this kind of stuff for food. So everybody has their own pack of food. I put them in these bags. Everything is in bags, as you'll notice. Bags here, bags over here, because I don't know what elements we're gonna be facing, and I obviously don't want this stuff getting wet. So if there's a bag that was needed, I just bought it and I put it in there. So many bags. The next thing I wanna talk about is lighting. I have a lot of different options for lights here I'm really excited about. I recently bought these since our first earthquake. I bought these and I think they are pretty cool. They work phenomenally well. They're a little heavy duty. I've got multiple headlamps. I'm gonna attach this to the outside of the bag. Things like this, so it's a wind up flashlight. So obviously I haven't wound it up. But things like that, or first aid kits, or ponchos, or pocket knives, just random things like that, you can collect over the years and then just add them to your bag. That's what I've been doing. So once I pulled all this stuff out, I was like, okay, well I have 4 first aid kits, but I need a 5th. I have 4 of this or that, you know? So like little hand sanitizers, you best believe I'm sure those are gonna be a real popular item at like fairs, job fairs, health fairs, things like that. I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of those coming out. So yes, collect them. Put them in your bags. Honestly, I'm not sure I'm gonna pack all these because I don't wanna have the extra weight, but I have multiple headlamps. So probably a headlamp in both JD and mine. I have a wind up light that does not require batteries. Same with this one. And then I have a flashlight with the batteries attached in a bag for each of them. I have a lot of these little tea candles. I don't think I'm gonna put them in each bag. I'll probably put these in my bag. I have 3 of these, which are gonna be huge. I feel like if a natural disaster happens, light is going to bring a lot of comfort. So these are solar powered. You put them in the sun, they expand like an accordion, and then they can hang. So I have a bigger size and then 2 small ones, but you guys, these work really, really well. Really, really well. Then I also have a lot of glow sticks. In fact, I'll probably put a little pack of glow sticks in each bag and not keep this many of them. But I feel like same thing, like if I can crack a glow stick and 1, keep track of my kids, and 2, the joy that a glow stick could bring them in a hard situation like this, I feel like is pretty great. All right, next is water. So I have these waters. I wanted to show you, these are also obviously an option. This is like a emergency drinking water that's gonna be in this container over here. But some other options you guys have and that we have in our bag, life straws, which since everything's been happening are definitely out of stock. So keep an eye on those life straws, as well as this awesome water bottle that has a filtration system as well. So these will go my bag, JD's bag, 2 on the side of each bag, and then those will go over there. I am aware that I'm not having enough stuff. Like 2 water bottles for 3 days is not enough to help anybody be like healthy, but it is going to keep us alive. And that's kind of my goal. I'm picturing this like pretty rough situation that I'm needing to use this. If I even have an hour, I'm gonna load up a couple cases of bottled water. I'm gonna wipe stuff off of my shelves in my food storage, right? So this is like pretty scary situation, and we will just be thrilled to have 2 waters each. Something else I have in each bag is going to be money, and in very small bills. This bag right here has a bunch of different ways to start fires, right? So I'm gonna put one of these flint and strikers in both my bag and J.D.'s bag. And then I'm gonna put these either in Peyton and Beckham's bag, or maybe in me and J.D.'s as well. I also have these really cool whistles that are also compasses that also waterproof matches. My kids have ran off with them. They were like blowing them right in my ear. Like, this is why moms go crazy during quarantine, because they give their kids whistles. Oh good, here's 2 of them. Look how cool these are. So I really should find the 3rd one because they do have matches in them. You unscrew the back. This is a compass, whistle. This, how cool. You guys, they have so many cool survival stuff out there. So one of my favorite things in my 72-hour kit is this. Let me just show you. Anybody know what those are? Those are 3 years of cheerleading sweats. So I have some that are like waterproof, right? And then these 2. I cheered for 5 years, and then I coached for like 3. So around this house, I have 8 head to toe, full on cheerleading sweat outfits. And I know how expensive they were. I didn't have to buy them when I was coach, but they're like $100 a pop. And I'm never ever going to wear something that says my name across the butt that is bright red head to toe. So I've kept them in my 72-hour kit. If you need me and there's an emergency, just look for the lady in all the red. My old cheerleading sweats. I feel like they'd make really good 72-hour kit stuff though, right? Then over here I have my medications. So I have pain, cough, first aid ointment, a couple different like sterilizing things. But I need to get like cough medicine, Benadryl, things like that in here. So if you guys have advice on what to put medication wise, help each other out. Put anything in the comments that you guys feel like would be helpful, but especially medications or other food items. I've got jerky on my list. There's just, I know there's a lot of really cool products out there, but I'm not interested in buying a ton of like freeze dry food that is gonna go bad and I spent thousands of dollars on, right? I'm hoping this way, like all that food over there, in 6 months I can put in my pantry and you know it's gonna get eaten. So I also have some kids pain medicine, more matches apparently, more matches. I have our toothbrushes. Everybody's toothbrush has at least 1 flosser. Judy's and mine has more, like a little thing of mouthwash, toothbrush, a big tube of toothpaste, dental floss. But the kids each at least have that. And Peyton's even has a kid's toothpaste. Where's Peyton's? Has a kid's toothpaste. It terrifies me to think about it, but what if like somebody got separated? I need to have at least the basic stuff in each bag. Cause that was my problem before, is like I had a bag of all the hygiene stuff, a bag of all the food stuff. So I'm really hoping that this time, that this is a better plan. I also have stuff like hair things, because I realize if we wake up in the middle of the night and we run, it is going to be a long 3 days for these 3 girls not being able to pull our hair back. So even just like kind of little but dumb stuff like that. Some lotion, contact solution. Oh, I need contact cases. Okay, I put it on my list. But contact cases, contact solution, deodorants, feminine hygiene stuff. So many of these things that like, you could be in really big trouble if you got out to somewhere for 72 hours and you did not have. I hope this did not scare anyone, but I hope that it was helpful to see what we have in ours. And I would love to hear things you think we should add. Obviously, if something happened, the goal would not be to look pretty. It would be to survive, right? It wouldn't be like a comfortable blanket. I really hope and pray that if I ever had to evacuate my home, I would have enough time to grab my kids' pillows and blankets and even our tent. Like we have a tent and sleeping bags fairly accessible out there that hopefully we could just grab and go, right? But worst case scenario, this brings me a lot of peace and comfort, especially with all the earthquakes and the weird things that have been going on right now. Like we are prepared, and if ye are prepared, ye shall not fear. So we're living off of that. Anyways, I hope that this was helpful. Let me know below what else you guys need. I'm gonna go and actually pack the bags before I lose all hope of energy for the day. Palmer like this. What are you doing?
Drinking chocolate.
She's drinking her straw like this in the fridge, standing on the freezer. Palmer K-Mauer, somebody get that girl some food. Are you hungry? Oh, and a block of cheese. Anybody who's been here a while knows. Palmer would eat this whole block if she could. In fact, she's tried many times, huh? Do you want a cheese stick? Palmy Kate, do you want some string cheese? Okay, let's get out of the messy fridge before people see how messy it is. Come on, hurry.
Hey!
Hey, there's a camera in the fridge. Blow kisses.
Mwah.
Say, I
Have you.
you. What are you doing?
I'm waiting to get something.
Okay, well you should go sit down so I can get her out. All right, kiddo. Can you say good night, world?
Good night.
Good night, world. Yep, say I love you.
Mwah.
Mwah. And if you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button so you can see more of these cute girls. Because I swear every day.
And boy and girl.
Every day they get cuter. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed what to put in your 72-hour kits. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.